U.S. stocks climbing today on word of more dividends, perhaps from banks, and some hand-wringing, less hand-wringing actually, over European debt. Deborah Kostroun has the latest from the New York Stock Exchange. Deborah, tell us about it.
Well, thanks a lot, Pimm. Yeah, stocks rising today, and our major averages at the highest level since August of 2008. Portugal's debt sale going very well. That's certainly very encouraging, and we're also keeping our eye on Spain. So those were some pretty good news items. But as for stocks, financials really a big story. And remember, financials make up so much of the market. So when you see a rally in financials, it really kind of brings the whole market along. And today, financials in the leadership position after Wells Fargo raising its rating on large banks and saying that the banks may double their dividend payout ratio this year. And of course, yesterday, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon saying that he would like to boost their dividend. And one trader that I talked to said that, when you start talking about bank dividends and also possibly M&A activity that we keep hearing about, that really signals an economy that is in transition from a recovery to expansion, Pimm.
There's a Bloomberg news story today that short selling the S&P 500 index has fallen to a one-year low. It's hard to find a bearish strategist on equities right now. What are the traders telling you?
It really is. And right now the S&P is up 90% since the low in March of 2009. And it is hard to find people that are very bearish because we are really just kind of kicking off the fourth quarter earnings season. Those earnings are trickling in, and the comparisons to last year are very good. And the traders that I talked to say that right now you've got a really good earnings story that can push this market higher, at least for now, mainly because companies, they do have a lot of cash on hand. Their forecasts seem to be really good also for this quarter and also for the year. And what we're likely to see is the market rallying because of the good earnings. But on the flip side, traders do tell me that if a company has a less than stellar forecast, you're likely to see some individual stocks really taking a beating. And the other thing that traders really focus on right now is the strategists at the big Wall Street firms. Right now, the median forecast is for the S&P to close out this year at 1,400. And many say that that could actually be a self-fulfilling prophecy now that all the major firms have really kind of jumped on the bandwagon. But yes, Pimm, very true that it's hard to find any bearish strategists out there. Back to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Deborah Kostroun, reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.